People have lost everything, and that's if they're lucky enough to still be here with us. And we have a confirmation process on those we've lost, and it takes too long. But we can confirm that we've lost at least 26 Kentuckians. Those are 26 children of God that will be missed by their community, that are loved. And we're going to be there with those families as they grieve. We know of many others. We know that there are bodies that we are still processing. And when you see the devastation of this flooding that have carried houses hundreds of yards, if not more, we know we'll still be finding people, sadly, in the days to come. But as we work through it, we will make sure that we ultimately learn about everyone that's missing, check on every single one of them, hopefully reunite them with their families. But if not, we're going to be there with them through the toughest of the tough. The physical devastation and loss is incredible. People losing not only a house, but all possessions. Our infrastructure, roads, bridges. Bridges are so important in this community. They are about whether you can access not just your house, but so many critical services. Water infrastructure, already such a challenge in rural Kentucky, just wiped out in certain areas. This is not going to be an easy rebuild, but I'm here to tell you that the Commonwealth of Kentucky is going to stand with you every single day until it is fully rebuilt. That means the days, the weeks, the months, and the years. We're going to do everything we can to make funding available, and we're working with the federal government right now. Yesterday, we got good news that the an order that will provide individual assistance from FEMA to the residents of this county and several more, and we believe that more counties will be added. That is the fastest that I have seen individual assistance granted to a community after a disaster. We're grateful, but it is also desperately needed. And we've got to admit that the families are going to need even more on top of what FEMA currently authorizes. But here in Kentucky, we take care of our own. We are good people that open our homes and our hearts to one another. And I know people are taking care of each other right now, and we're going to continue to do that. Our commitment is we're going to get everybody back up on their feet. Every single person, no matter how long it takes and no matter what it takes. We're going to do everything we can to make sure our children can get back in school. We're going to make sure we do everything we can to rebuild the physical infrastructure. And we're going to make sure that people don't leave this town or this region because of this. This is home, right? It's home. People who love this area, and we're going to be standing right there with you as we rebuild your home. So I hope the message to everybody suffering here is we love you. We're praying for you, but we're also working with you, for you, and beside you. And in the next couple of days, we're still in the emergency response. A couple things that we are doing right now that are of critical importance is we're getting Buckhorn open. That is a state park where we will be able to house a number of people. We recognize that the hotels and motels here are full, that shelters are full, that people are sleeping in their cars and trucks, and we don't need that. And with the upcoming heat that we're going to see Tuesday or Wednesday, we have got to get people stabilized the best we can in these next couple of days. Thanks to the Transportation Cabinet that is out there doing really great work. Thank you, Secretary Gray. It is now passable to get to that state park. We are working on the power to it. We hope that that is up this afternoon and that we'll be able to make an announcement where we can take a number of people in. I want to thank all of the local leaders behind me, but also all the citizens that have been out there. I want to thank our National Guard, who I was talking to at the airport. Look at the rescues, over 1,000 that the National Guard has done just through airlifts, and then the Guard, KSP, all our local officials out there making the watercraft rescues. But for every single one of those, there's a citizen of this county and this region that's helped 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 neighbors, because that's what we do in times of emergency. We make sure our family's safe, and then we go out and we make sure everybody else's families are safe too. I really appreciate the leadership on the ground. Your EM director here is a great leader. and you can tell how much he cares about this community. We've been communicating with him, with Judge Alexander, and with your mayor directly each of the last several days. And we're going to continue to meet your needs. It is going to get really hot after this next rain that we're going to see today and tomorrow. There's a moderate chance that we get excessive rain, and that's not right. But we'll make it through that too. We're making sure we have enough water that's going to be here, especially as it gets hot, and working to bring in shower and other units, because I know without that water to run those systems, it makes life a lot harder. Next couple days are going to continue to be tough, but I promise you life will get better. We will get everyone stabilized and in some form of housing, and we will remove the debris, and we will move forward.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.